guys? Back again with another pickups video. It's been a while. It's probably a month's worth of stuff, so I'm gonna get started here. I just picked up a Sega Dreamcast probably about a month ago, so I'm gonna go through those games first. First game is Soul Calibur 1. Let's see, it is complete. Oh, I don't know if these cases are always so finicky, so I don't know if something's gonna fly out at me, but it is complete and everything. Next game is King of Fighter Evolution for the Dreamcast. I got some paper here. Oops. And then here's the back. Sorry about the reflection. Next is NBA 2K2. Usually I don't pick up sports titles, but the Dreamcast was always so they're so predicated on sports games. I had to pick one up. I remember playing this back in the day, but I played it on PS2. I didn't have a Dreamcast back then. And I was like, it's like $1, just for the sake of having a sports game for it. Next game is Fatal Fury, Mark of the Wolf. I actually just picked this up today. Next door neighbor actually was at Cool Stuff, and he told me they had this. So, shouts out to Froggy. I appreciate it. Next game is Virtual Fighter 3 TB. I want to say all my Dreamcast games are complete. I don't have any non-complete Dreamcast games. I don't plan on getting any either. Next game is Crazy Taxi. This game is like synonymous with the Dreamcast. I would open it up, but it's actually still sealed. I'm probably gonna keep it sealed. It's very cheap, and plus I already have the game for the PS2. So I don't keep games sealed. I'm probably gonna open it up at some point, but just not now. But it is still sealed, which I thought was very cool. Next game is Street Fighter 3 Double Impact, which I've never had this game. I played it because I got this when I first got my Dreamcast, and I was excited to add this to the collection because I never played it or on it or anything like that. Next game is King of Fighters 99. Well, it's King of Fighters Dream Match 99. And let me see. Surprisingly, it's upside down, but you get the point of it. Which I've learned or have been getting accustomed to is Dreamcast. People take care of the Dreamcast games. Because I think this next game is the only game that's kind of like jacked up, the cases and all that, which is NFL 2K. Another cheapo. See, the case is cracked right here. The case is cracked on the back, but no big deal. And yeah, it's kind of hard to open. See, it just comes off the front. And then there's the game in the back. But no worries. Like I said, I just figure, hey, if I'm collecting for it, I at least want one football and basketball and sports titles. I'm looking for Blitz. I still haven't gotten that. I'm looking for Blitz. I would rather have Blitz or like NBA Jam, some type of arcadey type instead of something more Sims for at least that time period. Next game is Crazy Taxi 2. There's the game. Oh, there's the back. I'm still looking for Crazy Taxi 3. I don't know if Crazy Taxi 3 came out for the Dreamcast, but I'm looking for that one also, kind of complete the trilogy. Next is Carrier for the Dreamcast. This is kind of like a survival horror game. It's kind of compared to like Resident Evil's like back where the camera angles were fixed like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of like that. But it's a pretty good game. The back, I don't know if I should. It's a little survival horror. And last for the Dreamcast, but not least, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Probably my favorite Street Fighter of all time. With probably one of the most greatest intros for a fighting game of all time. Debatable. Probably all video games are just in general. Can I open it? It's not letting me open it. Hold on. There it is. It's complete. There was two of these when I went to Cool Stuff. There was one that was complete that I have, and then there was one that was kind of complete, wasn't in the case, like it didn't have all this artwork on the back and stuff, but it had the instruction manual on the game, but it was in a case, but it didn't have like the little Dreamcast thing on the side, which I was like, okay. They tried to hit me with the okie doke at first. I was like, nah, give me that complete one. All right, moving along here. Next for the PS2, I just got this game along with the Fatal Fury and one of the other games that are coming up later. Fatal Fury, which is Fatal Frame for the PS2. This is another survival horror game. This is more like Silent Hill. It's more like a Japanese Silent Hill, but it's survival horror. Very fun game. I want to say they made 4 of these, and this is the first one. I'm looking to add the rest of them. They're not too costly. Next is Capcom versus SNK 2 for the GameCube, which I didn't notice. I didn't even know this game came out for the GameCube until I saw it. And which is funny, it has this only for, like it's exclusive to the GameCube and it didn't come out for the PS2 or Xbox. Well, it did. I don't know what happened if the game didn't sell that well on the GameCube, but it ended up coming out for the original Xbox and for the PS2 anyway, which I'm guessing the game sold bad, or maybe it was a timed exclusive or something. I don't know. But the first time I ever played this game was on the PS2. So it's funny that it was originally out for the game. Kind of like Resident Evil 4, where it came out on the GameCube first. But, let's see what we have next. Oh! Got an Xbox One game, Sonic Mania. Had to get a physical of this. This is the kind of like a graphic sleeve. I don't know if you can see that in the video. And then the sleeve comes up, and here's the game. Kind of like it's an art book. Has all this type of crazy drawings and whatnot, which is very cool. I like when games do stuff like this. It's with digital media, becoming more and more the primary way of buying games. Always support when they do physical media stuff. But here's the game case in there and some promotional stuff. There's the back of the actual Xbox One. I haven't bought too many Xbox One. I think this is the first Xbox One game I've bought all year. I want to say. I don't know how to get. I'm going to have to get it in the case right after there because it's kind of tight. I don't want to mess it up. All right. Let's see what we have here. Next will be Tenchu for the PS1. Kind of stealth assassin game. Played this a lot back in the day. Never owned it. My next door neighbor did, so I always played his to death. I finally got my own copy. Next for the PS1, and this is the only complete or incomplete game I bought in a while, because the complete one is very expensive, and I saw it and it was cheap, and I was like, well, I could just buy a custom cover for it and it'll be fine. And that is Mortal Kombat 3 for the PS1, which not a lot of people know that this even exists. This was actually not made by Midway, it's actually made by Sony. A lot of people didn't even know. People just thought Mortal Kombat 3 was like Super Nintendo, Genesis game, but it actually did end up coming out for PS1. And I could just buy a custom case for it. Was cheap because it wasn't completed. So, and buying a custom case will be the same. It'll look the same. It won't be the same kind of case. It'll kind of be more like the Sonic Mania case. But if you know how the original PS1 cases were like, it kind of looked like a freaking VHS case, how big it was. But the asking prices for a complete Mortal Kombat 3 is, I'm not paying that. So let's see what else. Oh, also for the PS1 we have Darkstalkers 3, which is a 2D fighting game from Capcom. You might recognize some of these characters from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but they had their own game. The third installment was kind of the best one. I don't know if 1 or 2 is for the PS1. I haven't did my research on those, but the third one's pretty good. I played this for like a good hour or so, testing it out when I bought it. I was like, oh yeah, this game is dope. Next game is Tubo number 1 for the PS1 double disc. Because, well, it's not a double disc game, but you got the game, and then also included with it is a sample CD of Final Fantasy VII, which is pretty cool. Which I don't know I don't know if it's a demo disc. It just says sampler CD, so I don't know if it's just like trailers and stuff like that, or like MGF, like behind the scenes type stuff of how the game's being built, or like how soon it's coming out. I don't know. I haven't tried the sampler disc yet, but I thought it was cool that it came out with a sampler, this or that. But it's a good 3D fighting game. Like the mechanics are kind of like how Tekken is, but the animation looks smooth for it. Let's see. Moving on to the N64, I have Perfect Dark. Also have WrestleMania 2000. So have Quake 1, first Quake. Blitz 2000. Star Fox 64. Conker's Bad Fur Day. And WWF No Mercy. That was weird, WWF, but I think that's pretty much it. Hold on, let me check. Oh, I do have one more game. It's a Wii game. Pokemon for the Wii. Oh. Kind of like a Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon's Battle Revolution, which I think is pretty cool. Yep. And that's pretty much it. I don't know. Pretty much collecting for the N64 and the Dreamcast right now, mainly. Found a couple of loose games like the Pokemon, the Revolution and the Sonic Mania, and the couple of PS1 games I found just cheaply in the wild. But mainly Dreamcast and N64. And I think after that, I'm pretty much done. Like, I don't. I've been debating if I want to do the Sega Dreamcast, but games are so expensive. Like, they're more expensive than buying the console itself, and like a lot of those games I don't care about. So maybe after that, I'm pretty much done for the most part. I haven't. But besides the Fatal Frame, that's the first PS2 I bought. PS2 game I bought in a long time. So, but that's pretty much it. I don't want this video running on too long. So, y'all take it easy. Have a good day. Bye bye.